Alrighty, class professor. I'm gonna talk to you today on lesson three's video. And question one is, do I think leadership style is fixed and unchangeable, or can it be flexible and adaptable with respect to style, and why? I believe that yes, leaders can be flexible and adaptable with their style, although it does take some time and changing, and there may be some bumps and bruises on the road. Like you may rub people off the some way, or some people may not, agree with what you said the first time. But I think after a while, as leaders evolve and learn about the employees and the people, they start to realize how to talk to and who they could talk to a certain way, if that makes sense. Even though everyone should be treated with respect. I don't know if that makes any sense. Reflect on a leader you worked with or observed. How would you describe their leadership style, and how did it impact the group or organization? So in my company, I've worked with different types of leaders. I worked with some that were more delegating, in a sense, like they just let us do the job and they just laid back. I mean, it was cool because there wasn't be pressure, but it would sometimes be annoying because, like, we're in a team. So if the team slacked, the boss, like, at the last moment, like 2 days or the week before deadline, will get on us. And it's kind of frustrating because it's like, if you would have been kind of more, was it telling task, in the beginning, not like full hands on, because some people want their space. We wouldn't be in a predicament with the last week of deadline, and we're kind of behind. But overall, you just got to know your team members and see who needs to be pushed and who doesn't, like who you could trust or who you have to keep an eye on. I wouldn't say trust, I don't know, I think I said the wrong word. According to chapter 3, what are some benefits and drawbacks of a task-oriented versus a people-oriented style? Some benefits of task-oriented versus people-oriented style is a task-oriented person, the job is gonna get done. You know like your job is secure in a sense, because like if you're showing up on time, you're executing your job, why wouldn't your job be secured? Some drawbacks of task oriented, sometimes you feel like your boss or your leader doesn't understand you, or they don't empathize as much because they're all about the job and getting the job done. People oriented leadership style, I appreciate that too, because they care about, like my boss, I'll say right now, he's a great boss. Is more like that. Like, he cares about us as people first. How is our weekend? How is our families doing? And then we talk about the business aspect of things. Which do you personally lean toward and why? That is a good question. I'll have to say I lean towards people with, I don't know, just I don't know, honestly. I've never been in a leadership role. I would say people, because if you treat your people right, the people will fight for you as a leader. So that's what I think, because I would go hard for my boss, because he looks out for me, so it's only right I do the same for him. How does self-awareness of one's leadership trait, like extroversion, I don't even know that word, help improve leadership effectiveness? Um, how does self-awareness help improve? I think just like in anything, if you know your strengths and weaknesses, you are able to improve or strengthen them. So, for example, if I'm a leader and I'm not very good at public speaking, you know, maybe I'll go to speaking in front of small groups, 5 to 10 people. And then when I get more comfortable in this part, speaking to 20 and 30 people, and then I'm speaking to the whole staff in meetings. I don't know. Maybe that's just a good idea. I don't know. You tell me. But I think that's something. But yep, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. This is my lesson 3 assignment video. Peace.